So I see we have Akeem and a few others asking, they want to know how to be able to drive more business using constant contact tools.
Mhm.
David, I'll start with you.
Oh, how much time do I have? No, kidding aside. Look, uh, one of your main goals as a business owner is to remind the market that you exist. Nobody wakes up every morning thinking about your business. So your job as a business owner is to raise your hand and say, hey, I am so and so. This is my business, and this is what I have to offer. This is how I entertain you. This is how your life will be better when you buy our products. Be friendly, offer value, and this is done through marketing tools that, we're in a constant contact webinar. So clearly, email marketing, SMS, social media, surveys, events. These are all marketing tools that are within your constant contact account and allow you to reach out to the market to remind them that you exist. Because, I mean, think of McDonald's, right? Everybody knows about McDonald's, but why do they advertise so much? Because otherwise, their competition, the Burger Kings, the Wendy's, the Chipotle's, and so on of the world, will take market share away. So you need to remind people all the time about your business. They don't care about your business. So your job is to do that. And when you create an email program or social media program that consistently stays in touch with your market and describes to them how their life will be better when they buy your services or product, that's how it happens. And Constant Contact has the tools to do that extremely well.
Yeah, definitely. We have a suite of digital marketing tools, all that you mentioned, surveys, automation, and more to what you added. Dave, what about you? Anything you want to add to this question?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say, ultimately, I mentioned a little earlier about this idea of know, like, and trust. And when I think of the channels that you have available to you, as David mentioned, right, you have social, you have email, you have text, right, and along with those things that Constant Contact offers, I view it as it's really about bringing people closer to you. And when you think about social, right, that's kind of like the big playground, so to speak, right? Like everybody's out there, and then like you're trying to, that's like something that you don't control, but people are loosely connected to you. You can reach more people that way, but then you ultimately want to bring them closer. That's where kind of like email comes in, right? You can bring them closer. You own those contacts. You can contact people when you want to. And just on the social side, of course, we have the social management tools that help you do that stuff, the email tools, of course. And then when we're talking about text, like that to me is like, that's like a whole other level that allows you to really get people on this device that everybody has with them. And so when you think about, people looking at their social channels on the phone, you can be there, but you don't really have control over it. The email, you can get directly into somebody's inbox, but with text messaging, if somebody gets a buzz, they look at their phone right away, right? And so there's opportunities to really, again, bring these people closer to you. And the trick is, if there is a trick here, is it's figuring out how to use each of those tools in a way that, makes people want to connect with you on each of them, because you're offering them something a little bit different in each of those, but they all work together to, as David is saying, keep your business out there, keep your business top of mind, so that you can shortcut the thinking process when somebody says, oh, I need this widget, I'm going to go to this place because I know they have that. Or somebody says, hey, do you know somebody that has that? You short circuit that brain function because you're top of mind, and they recommend your business. And that's what it's really all about.
If I could just piggyback on one, I think, important concept on what you just said, Dave, the staying in touch. So there are a lot of businesses where the sales cycle is very long, particularly for services. Think attorneys, think CPA, think, big purchase ticket items, home services like painters or roofers. These are purchases that people make once every few years or only when they have a need. I don't need an attorney right now. But if these companies stay in touch with me on a regular basis, the day I do have a need, I will remember their name. Think of a plumber. A plumber comes to my house, they fix something, and then I don't need a plumber for 8 months. Do you think I'll remember the name of that plumber? What if the plumber stayed in touch with me and got me on social media, sends me an email presenting me the plumber's expertise and so on? Chances are in 8 months, I will call that plumber again. And that applies for a whole bunch of industries.
All about staying top of mind. I love it. This next